Hello, and welcome to the third episode of the podcast series She Speaks STEM. Today, we have a really interesting guest with backgrounds in both management and computer science. Let's listen to Mitali's story. Welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing well. So, should we begin with the first question?
Yeah, sure, please.
Firstly, I would like to ask, what are your experiences and what does your career look like?
I have total 8 years of experience in IT industry. So now I'm in management, but before that, I was working as a front-end developer. I have completed my graduation in Bachelor of Computer Science. Then recently I have completed my MBA in Information Technology. So when I have graduated, then I started working with the startup. My salary was around 6,000, but that was my turning point and they taught me a lot. My first interview was conducted by the boss of the startup, and you won't believe, actually, I gave my first interview in mobile recharge shop. So my boss was the owner of that shop. That startup has around 12 to 10 to 12 employees, and I was the first girl who joined there. They don't have even ladies washroom in the office, but after I joined the company, they have changed the washroom for my comfort. Even after being a girl, due to caring and supportive working environment, it became easy to survive there. So they helped me a lot. I was a fresher. I didn't know about what is the IT industry, what was the work. Nothing about the work. They taught me. They sat besides me and they told me how it works, how the website creates from the scratch. They suggest me each and every point. I mean, of course, I grasp it, but the major role was the my startup company.
And you have already touched on this, but can you further describe your educational background and how was it as someone in college or high school? How was it to do such rigorous education?
About my bachelor's
Yes, and an MBA.
and MBA. Okay. I'll say more about bachelor's. My MBA was like distance education. Of course, this is full time, but I was working and I was studying as well. So there is no college experience with MBA perspective. But yes, with my graduation during my computer science degree, there are 100 students in my class, but we are only three girls for computer science. So I don't know why there are less girls are there, but the experience was awesome.
And how did you manage the struggle when there are so many boys in the class? Have you ever felt that you're very alone?
No, actually, because they became my friends very easily. So when boys are your friends, no, so they care you like your mom and dad. Boys are very caring. So when I need something, they provided me. I mean, they provide me when I ask I need this one. Okay, it will automatically come to you within 5 to 10 minutes.
Wow. So, as um, a computer science major, what do you think is the most important skills to have, and what type of person will suit this kind of job?
Okay, for this you need to learn programming language, which is, for example, C sharp, .net, any, now Python as well. So for front end purpose, HTML, CSS, JavaScript. For that time, I mean, I'm talking about the 2015. Now HTML, CSS, JavaScript is the base, I mean, that you should know about it. But later on, there is an Angular JS platform for front end. There is a React JS as well. So that skill set you need.
And uh, what does your job look like in a day? What do you do as a computer science? And even right now, since you're more into management, what do you necessarily do during the day?
Okay. Now my role is like I am an email developer. There are multiple pharma companies. Okay. So different pharma companies try to make new medicines. Doctor approves it. So what they do, MRs go to the doctor. They show it to the doctor. If doctor is interested, doctor fill the form which is provided by the MRs, and doctor receives the email. What data doctor has been suggested about that is clear? More clear?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
And at this work, do you think there's now a balance of male and female, or is there still you're noticing more males?
No, it's actually female can do it better because it's medical purpose, right? Which I am doing. I'm working for the farmer. So I'm not against the men, but it's like you have to be more proactive, you have to be more focused while it's about the medicine, because one point is also missed, no? So what happened, it will have affect someone's health. So you have to be more focused like your mom. So
Yes.
yeah, so ladies are the best for this job, I can say.
And do you think your job is a high pressure job? How do you manage stress?
Actually, I liked my job a lot because there is a development, brainstorming as well. So I like me. The stress is like the documentation. What we are doing, we have to document each and everything, which is headache for me.
Okay. Um, what is the most rewarding part of your job? What makes you happy?
Okay, in my job, no.
Yes. Or anything like related to your experiences.
If I do something new, that makes me happy. It's something creative. Even I'm a developer in my current office, but I'm helping creative team as well. I'm suggesting ki, that color would be here, or we can create this more effectively. So creative part is more loving.
While being in school, have how did you develop a love for computer science?
Actually, that was not my choice. Honestly, I wanted to become a pilot, but suddenly I changed my path. My didi forced me to move to this field. So I said okay. And after that, I love coding. I started falling in love for coding. Then I chose this. That's
Wow, I love
it.
coding too.
It's brainstorming, no? So it's like in Hindi we can say maza aa gaya.
Yes. And what is one thing you wish you would have known before picking up this career?
There are pros and cons each and every field. So during my career, I mean, when I joined MNC, MNCs are hiding your path, I mean, employees' path. They are not clear about, and they are not concerned about your career. What happened when I joined at level 12, and I didn't aware about there is a level 9 who is manager. So, and after joining, I got realized, oh, That's a scam. For to reach the line, I have to cross 12.3, 12.2, 12.1, then again struggle to get 11.3, then 11.3 to 1, then again struggle to get the 10. Then after that, there is a battle for level 9. Then I'll be a manager. That's the
Whoa,
situation.
I've never heard of these levels. What are these are they in all MNCs?
All are internal. That's the internal process. But it's a scam.
Oh, so oh, I see. Finally, as a final question,
Okay.
do you have any advice for many teenagers who are considering to go into computer science? I've known many friends that love coding, but do you have any advice for them when picking up this career?
If they are really passionate and really love the coding, then they should go.
Most that's it for this interview, I would say. If there's
Okay.
any additional comments that you have, please say.
Just follow your passion.
Yeah? Okay. And that's it for the interview. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you for inviting me.
Your experience was very insightful, and I'm assuming many people want to go in
And
computer
that was it
science
for
and
this
will
episode of
find
She
this
Speaks STEM.
interesting.
I hope you enjoyed and stay tuned for upcoming interviews as well.